Back online. Sorry, I'm posing Grit Ripper for the icon. Takes them an hour. I get these stupid icons at the beginning of the stream. How's it going, man? I'm back online. Fridays are back to normal. Deep joy. Thank you very much. And thanks for the support. Some of you, as I was down. Not everybody knew that I was down, unfortunately. We have a jam-packed live stream today to talk about interesting things, as we always do. Tonight will be all the news in space. I didn't even get a chance to get to that. We're doing the Artemis One update, complete rundown of everything they did and tried to do and everything they had problems with. Not going to be talking about the beginning when they took off, the speeds and everything. Not interested in that. Right now, Artemis One is on their final stage back. I think they're into day 22, 23. I have a big enough cold. Actually, it stuck around for a long time, guys. I have a cough drop in my mouth, very unprofessional. But that's the advantage of not working for Fox or any big media, you know. But even when I'm sick, I left the guitar in the frame. I hate doing that. Doesn't look spacey. But got some Christmas cards in, of course, Leia and Norma C. At the same time, Christy. And Christy Lindsay, she knows I'm into energy. I talk a lot about energy. And she's the one that had given me bracelets, energy bracelets, magnets. And she actually sent me a couple more. I hope you don't mind, Christy, that I shared that. And of course, Christy knows that I like rocks and the energy like Kai did the last time. I'm going to have to show you. I'll show you guys tonight at the stream because I always keep that beside my grandfather upstairs. It's an arrowhead Kai got me. Exquisite, beautiful. It looks like a Moldavite. Probably most definitely is apple green. I'll show that. And Christy around her area, lots of energy in certain areas. And she always sends me some energy and tells me a bit about them, where they're from. And then I'm smelling the rocks here. Smelling the rocks to see what they smell like. That sounds really bad, eh? Smelling the rocks. It's not crack. It's a real rock, but beautiful rocks. And she, where's my other one? There it is. There's that one here I always look at. I always have a nice time looking at it. And Christy, I mentioned something. That's one that you can see through it. It's not glass, but it's pretty cool to look at. It's like amber. Welcome in, everyone. So Christy gets me this because I said I want to get myself an eagle, like that one, but with the wings opened up. You know that they go like from 1,000 US all the way up to 7,000, 8, 9, 10,000 US for even one in wood, carved out in wood. I thought it would have been less expensive, but it's not. So Christy, as thoughtful as she is, like many of you are, well, she sent me my eagle with the wings opened up to get my mojo going, to get my energy up, and it worked. And I love you for it, Christy, and I thank you very much. That was pretty cool. Balance that off. I could try to balance that off a whole bunch of things. I love you for it, Christy. And at the same time, those on Patreon, I will be answering comments tomorrow. And at the same time, I want to expect on giving you a bit of a better thank you, Christy, for everything, as I want to do to you all, for the effort that you guys and gals do to come to the channel and watch the videos. I really appreciate it. And I'm telling you that, I really appreciate it. Crosshair, we got one win against the Libs. Yes, I'm starting to hear it. They had to push back C-21. It feels so good to see them still lie. Yep. It feels so good to see them still lie. Yes. And I'm telling you, good things are coming, man. Good things are coming. They're starting to form themselves. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of court cases in the coming months and years. Actually, this is something that's going to take a while. 10-4 ground control here in Quebec, not Houston, of course. Same place that they supposedly launched for the Apollo 69 landing, Apollo 11. Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen J. Ford, for being here. Darla, how's it going? They can never keep a good moon man down. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Cotter. Welcome back, Moonmaster. I love that name, you guys. and it bugs the troll. So please keep calling me the Moon Master, because it goes, oh, he gave himself the master name. Oh my God, what a... You gotta love them all, eh? They're all part of the family. Elias, thank you very much. Thanks to everyone who takes the time to subscribe to the channel. If any newcomers are here, I hope you're enjoying the videos and the research. There's some podcasts, a bunch of little things here. I do infrared, UFO videos. You know, there's always something going on. The moon here, there moon, here moon, but not everywhere a moon, because the moon's like jumping all over the friggin' place. So is Earth. The sun and the moon changing places? Are we separating, or is it one of us that's doing all the changing? And like Earth, if it's sideways, I can just see us. Earth is completely tilted sideways, and we're like, wow, look at that moon tilting. Could be us that's doing the tilting. Yes, sir. Can't keep me down for a long time, that's for sure. Get even sassier when I come back. Everything stopped, guys. The traffic stopped. And when I say it stopped, I mean, I know there's a couple of people that come here and say, well, Bruce, I'm always checking out your channel. Well, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm just saying that being shadow banned, hundreds of thousands of channels say that they're shadow banned, and they're really not. Like, it has nothing to do with even the amount of views. It's the comments that are being blocked, and me, I disappear all the time. You should see what I'm seeing now in the studio. You know where we get the updates, creator videos that come in the studio? They have an update, right? They have an update on the elections and all that. I click on it. It doesn't work. Nothing works. Glitches all over my channel. There always has been. And it's not a YouTube glitch. It's a deliberate glitch. And it does a whole bunch of things. They're talking about it now on Twitter, how they are not taking videos down, but hiding it visually through a program to others. So someone can come to the channel, they'll be presented an older video, or they'll be presented, another channel, or, this is all deliberate to keep people coming from to the channel. My stomach is going. You're probably going to hear it. That rice case is ready to leave. It's been in for a while. Hey, Scouts, House Mafia, evening, everyone. Thank you very much, you guys. Dome Stick, thank you very much. Evening to you. It's Christmas time. It's the worst time of the year. It is here. Expensive. Christmas is expensive. Depends on how arrogant and demanding your children are for gifts. Thank you very much, Lisa B, for being here. And thanks to all the members. Ladies and gentlemen, start your cars. Like at the drag strip. I was going to say at the drag show. It's back in the days, I used to go to drag strips to see a show. Now kids go to drag shows, see a strip. Little joke and play of words there. The tree hookers are here. Thank you very much. Much love, Bruce, and folks. Thanks a lot, brother. Thanks you so much for being here, guys. Yes, Major Tom. Yeah. Well, they tried to land on the moon with Artemis One. I knew there was something going on. Like a lot of you guys and gals knew that there was something going on also. Beth Noyce, how's it going? I missed you too, my dear friend. I missed all of you guys and gals a lot. It really sucks being down 1 week. So I'm down 28,000 views. The subscribers was really weird. I would get 50 subscribers one day and I'd lose 60 the next day because the trolls go up and down. There's always a real intake of some subscribers, but in general, not many people subscribe to my channel and it goes up and down. So the authentically subscribed people that took the time to subscribe today, I'm assuming that a couple of you are here, and I really thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. Gary Ann from Windsor, Ontario. Thanks, you guys. Windsor, Ontario in the house. Patricia, Miss Parker, how are you doing? Got to grab my coffee. I'm all ears, Bruce. I'll talk louder. In case your machine's going. Darn coffee machines. Manny John's Barbecue. Hello. Thanks for being here, brother. Leah. Hi, Leah. Got a beautiful letter from Leah. And I thank you again, Leah, for everything. The generous contributions also. Very generous contributions from everyone, and I appreciate it. Wayne, how's it going, man? Thanks a lot. Yeah, it really sucked being off. I missed you guys so much. Really, really sucks that they took me off. William Shuttle's in the house. Mr. Peter Benton, lucky guy, he's getting the moon. He's getting the sun. And I liked your comment. He says, hey, Bruce, and all, how you all doing? It's Friday. Good to see you, buddy. Even better to see you, man. And thanks for the generous contributions, bro. So, like you were saying, Peter, about noticing that cloud is just seems always in that wrong place where the moon is near it. It can't mean anything else except for the moon is close enough to be causing the clouds. So the clouds are caused by the moon, maybe not just necessarily the sun. Even though they say that it's the sun, right? They did a lot of things, Artemis One, for just a bunch of dummies that were out in space. I love saying that one. I don't think they send anything else out there. A bunch of dummies in space. And it's a big thing to understand in the whole story. I have nothing but respect for all astronauts. And I'm telling you, if they were stuck not being allowed to say what was out there and stuff, I'm still not even mad at them. It's going to come out at one point, and it probably is going to come out from the inside when truth does come out. Wait till you guys hear about what happened with Artemis One. I went and gathered my stomach again. I went and gathered so much information that was hard to come by, and that is all the missions and secret missions or private missions or whatever. They were talking about them, so it's not so secret. So they say everything they were doing with the Artemis One, they had 10 satellites up there, and it's what we call the CubeSat. So we're talking about satellites that are not necessarily massive, even though all satellites aren't very big. Size of a washer. You have one the size of a shoebox. You have one with a camera on it, one checking the hydrogen and looking for water ice on the surface. And when I get into the details, I don't think they've ever gone to the moon, guys. And if they have, again, we often say this here, we know that we wouldn't know, but we do know that it was an illustration. We have the astronauts themselves from the Apollo 11 mission admitting to all of that, absolutely admitting to all of that. Wait till you hear what they did. And they tried to land on the moon. Japan's involved in this also, because don't forget, we have a whole slew now of countries just very recently, a couple of weeks ago before I was taken down, that are joining the Artemis program. So there's 3 stages, they say, to the Artemis program. There's a whole bunch of things that they've been doing, so they say, out there in space. But a lot of you told me yourselves, and I remember a couple of you, Bruce, there's going to be so many problems with Artemis One, and you were all absolutely right with your intuition or your predictions. And it's a bit of also what we're going to be talking about. Gary End, I said hello. Thanks again, man. A second hello, Mr. William Shuttles. Hope you're enjoying yourself, brother, and you and family, and everyone, and the wife, the girlfriend, the wife. And I thank you guys for listening in and watching the channel, man. William, thanks so much, bro. I've been down, okay, for 1 week, and there was no traffic coming in. It was dreadful to see that they block you like that. And that was because I had some mentioned what we're not allowed to mention, what happened in 2020. What everybody knows, like place your votes. And that's how it is. They took me down, and they said that they took me down for a week because I had many strikes and I didn't have one. So it's all bullcrap that YouTube is actually so glitched that they're not seeing my responses to them. They're not seeing when I send feedback. And every single time they offer me something in the studio and I click on it, to add something or maybe get more monetization. Click this to get more monetization or look for certain ads. Click, glitch, it glitches and then it stops. And then I back out, then I go back in and it's not there anymore. Jan, how's it going? Christensen, I almost began to worry. And listen, it's totally understandable, Jan. First of all, you're a member. I've never thanked you. Thank you so much, Jan. Or maybe I did and I forgot, because you'll see, we're not even 100 members, but we're all real members. And I really appreciate that, Jan. And I'm also sorry to everyone for the gaps. I mean, I turn around and say it's not my fault YouTube blocked me, but you guys who pay and become members, I know probably no one's going to be mad, but still it creates a problem. And not everybody's rich. None of us are. And somebody wants to pay a couple of bucks to see some videos, and already that I'm not posting every week. Sometimes it's every 2 weeks or whatever on the members, but it doesn't matter. I didn't have access in the community to post and tell everyone that I was down. Very important that you all go and look in the community tab all the time. If ever you're curious as to when the live streams are, a couple of days before, I always go, I give some heads up during the day of what's coming. Fridays. We also stream on Wednesdays here, 5 o'clock Montreal time. Never mind the Eastern time. It's easier to remember I'm in Montreal. And just look up what time it is in Montreal. And be sure to do so, because we put the time ahead and backwards here. We like to be different than other people, because not everyone doing that. Miss you so much. So happy you're back. The voice is not completely there. I can't even talk for more than about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And usually the voice disappears, but I'll try to. The more I talk, well, I'll start talking less loud and less loud. That's what I'll do as we go through it. I am happy to be back. So happy to be back, Beth. So happy you're back. Love our Moonmaster and family so much going on. There is a lot going on. Feel better, sending healing energy. Thank you. And that's what I need. Yes, Christy had sent these bracelets, Beth. Very thoughtful. And it was really nice of her. Sent me 2 more, but start with these 2. The first time I put them on, I felt very, very weird. Maybe some people don't believe it, but I wouldn't have slept with it. I was afraid I wouldn't have woken up, or that I wake up stuck to the ceiling or something. But magnetism. I found out so much about that too. You know, that thing there. And some new things are coming out, which I can't talk about because we're not allowed talking about them. But you're going to be hearing about exactly what was in it. And you're going to see a lot of little squares inside of yourselves, and micro circuitry, a network inside of ourselves to form a network of communication. And that's all I'm going to say. But it's going to be huge. And they're going to be talking about that all around the world. January is when it all happens, when we start really seeing what we all know is coming. The good part, the good side to the bad that just happened, it's coming. Where I don't know if I'm going to call it Nuremberg 2 or not yet, but hopefully. I'm Kai. Much love, guys. I've got a thing to handle, but I'll be back. Right on, man. And thanks again for the awesome gifts, man. And that book, I'm still looking at that book that you gave me with the Canadian maps for gold. If I find any gold, I'll let you know. It is beautiful rock. A whole bunch of them are. And I just, I always have them as like these when I was younger. And boy, I had a lot of rocks. I probably even had to throw some away. Sometimes you find some really cool rocks. This one looks literally like a foot, like a footprint, like a sort of a sandy, hard sand. I get a lot of them. And my rock collection. Who else is here? Red Foreman is in the house. Oh, we must have a troll here. I'm going to have to scroll down because everything's jumping. Maria, how's it going? Hello. And Maria, thank you so much for the comments also. Hi, Bruce and y'all. Great to see you back in business. Absolutely. And I'm back with bells on. Lots of things are going on. In the before last video that I put up, I was going to put the other video up right after to explain it. Those who follow me here will see that. show a UFO that I saw on the moon. I'm not going to always show it zoomed up right away. Sometimes I keep it further out and then I zoom in. There's so much of the footage that I show that I've not even changed the filter, attempted to try to see more details, because when you use filters and when you adjust the exposure, there's things that appear and disappear in your footage. You're going to see things happen. A lot of people tell me they watch the moon, and when you're watching the moon, you say, I'm sure I saw a flash, but it's never there for long. You see a flash, you turn, you see another flash, you turn. And when you have a telescope and you're filming the moon often enough, you really see a lot of it. Grip Ripper, thanks again, man. Damn right I am, Kai. Thanks a lot. Watch Woman of the Dragon. Thank you so much. Thanks, David. Right on, Watch Woman. There's that stomach again. Jeez, I had a whole rice cake. I don't get it. Darla, thanks again for being here. Karen 18. Uh-oh. Thank you so much. I love the name. Oh, people hate it. Trolls hate it. Anyways, the only reason why the new people here, the only reason why people call me Moon Master is because I don't act like one. If I was acting like the Moon Master, they wouldn't call me the Moon Master. Most likely. Donnie Foster, how's it going, brother? It's good to be back, man. And for those that don't know it, I do this full time. I got this, and that's it. And I apply myself doing long hours, many long hours, but it's fun because we get to see all these cool things, and not everyone has the time to do it. Not everyone has the capability or the skills to be able to do it. You know, you can have 100 painters in the room painting the Mona Lisa, like a replica. Let's paint the Mona Lisa. There's not one person that's going to paint it the same. It could be coincidental that, two people do, but in general, everyone's different. Everyone's a little different. Thanks, Red. Damn right, Gary Ann, and you're going to really enjoy. I went all out. There are 10 missions that are being done aside from the Orion spacecraft. They're checking the radiation. A lot of people don't know they sent this spacecraft to the sun, guys, okay? To the base center of the solar system, which actually is the center of the sun all the way up to the chromosphere. And the chromosphere is where you see the sunspots on the sun, which is what I call the surface, because I believe the sun could be solid. Someone the other day says, Bruce, I imagine when you land on the moon, we would probably sink down on the moon a lot. Our feet could maybe go in. Like what material is there? And it's so interesting to think of that, because the first time when they showed them jumping on the moon there, which was in Nevada, whatever, with Stanley Kubrick, when they did that, it wasn't a normal reaction for someone to land on another planet and just get off and jump down. You could just see them go right through. The whole spacecraft implodes or goes inside of the moon. Could have been many things that could have happened there. And they, wow. Jeez, and how can I call you a Kasar, man? You're so helpful, dude. But I like the play of words, man. Thank you so much. Merci. Thank you, man. Wow. I really appreciate that, you guys. He was close by just the other day. Coteau-du-Lac, something like that. That's not that far from here. It was really, 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 really close. I think we're going to be a shitload of people this summer going camping. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thank you, Dome Stick. Hey, Bradley, how's it going, man? Many I've shared on Facebook seem to get taken down quickly. I believe it. And there's problems with my videos. It's so sad that happens. Thanks again, Maria. And if you guys, I show bases sometimes on the moon, real constructed objects inside of Sinus Iridium on the Pictorem small photography website. You can get as little as a simple poster, very small, and put it on your wall. If you're curious or if you want, there's frames there. If not, you can maybe people have frames at their homes. whatever's least expensive, because photography is really expensive. The reason why I chose Pictorem, it's because it's deliberate for YouTube, and the prices were really reasonable. Unless you're buying like a whole wall print. I mean, listen, prices can go up. Thanks again, Gasar. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, man. Have you been seeing any of the videos about this rogue planet that we can see from Earth? Not yet, my brother. Very large, just curious. It seems very interesting to me. Absolutely. And for those that don't know, they found quite a few objects inside of the solar system. They found one on the outskirts. So that means they say this is the area where they're not looking in the solar system. But yet we're in Lagrange, we're in L2 or L3 out there. Where we sent New Horizons, took many years for New Horizons to get to Pluto. So how many probes did New Horizons let out there? Wait till I tell you what they did with Artemis One. The information I got was really hard to find. Of course, luckily, I fell on Yale, I'll just say that, on this forum where they were talking about certain projects that were not top secret, but weren't mentioned by the news media. The news media, all of them talked about Artemis One going to the moon, and they didn't talk about the solar sails. They didn't talk about all the things and missions that they were supposed to do. It's just absolutely ridiculous. They never mentioned anything about those missions. It was just Artemis One going there. Well, Japan was also part of that mission, and Japan tried to land a spacecraft on the moon. 10 cube satellites. That means cube satellites are really not big. They also tested a water engine. They also tested a plasma engine that has to be tested in a vacuum, which no one has ever experimented with yet, so they say. And that's 1% of everything they said they did. Darla, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I love you for it, Darla. Wow, Lisa B. Thanks, guys. Love you too, Lisa B. Wow, thank you, guys and gals. Never mind the guys, it's gals. Except Kazar, but I love you guys for it. Thank you so much. Carol, thanks for being a member, eh? Thank you very much. And wait till you hear the news of Artemis One. I'll be doing that fast enough, but there's so many people that are here. I always like going down. Mix ma'am, thanks a lot. Same excuse. You'll get used to me saying that. I say the same thing every time. I'm trying to reach everyone. Oh, they're jumping around and I can't find them. And there's lots of glitches on the channel, unfortunately. Remind me to sip my coffee. Pure vodka? No. A bit early for that, eh? I don't like vodka. Ugh. Welcome back, Bruce. Thank you so much, Mix Ma'am. And thanks for the support, bro, at the same time, the comments and everything. And a lot of people didn't know I was down. Like a couple of you said, Bruce, you post. When you post, we go and see. You didn't post. It's true. I haven't posted in 7 days. Please always take the time. When I go down, it's simple. When I go down, look in the community tab. I promise that very minute. Since I cannot post, you have to look at the last post I posted. I'm going to change the writing in the post and edit it every hour or so. And that's the only thing I was able to do. If you go into community and you scroll down of a couple of posts, you'll see that I wrote like this long on the posts to be able to, it's fizzing. Let me try something. Let me get some energy in my arms. The community tab, very important. Thanks again, Peter. Thanks for the generous contributions, you guys. It helps. It helps out a lot, especially that I was down like that. That really sucks. If anyone wants to send me anything, Christmas cards, I got some Christmas cards in. Norma C, everyone, Leah, again, thanks. Christy, and just absolutely amazing. That's my mailing address. If you guys want to send me UFO parts, if no body parts and no anthrax, but anything else, you can send anything else, anything, chocolate, underwear. I'm kidding. I've always said that joke, Darla, but at one point One point, people are, it might happen. I have to be careful what I say. Betty Zoom, thank you so much for letting me know at the same time where you guys and gals are all from. Hi, Betty Zoom. And if not the first time you come here, I hope I'm not mistaken, but seems to me I remember the name a couple of times a little while ago. Hello from Ontario, Canada, and that's totally cool. I hope you have a little bit of sunshine, Betty, this morning. That's what I have, is a little bit of sunshine. I have to check today's sun. It's been aggressive, by the way, for the past week. The sun has been extremely aggressive. Artemis One is going to be testing all that radiation. They're going to be testing the re-entry, the spacecraft. They had a lot of problems, guys. Nothing went well. And out of the 10 missions and 10 projects that they were doing, there's only a handful that are still functional right now. And wait till I tell you guys, I'm teasing you, eh? Wait till I tell you what happened to them, right? Anomalies. When they mention anomalies, it's just, oh, jeez, all the way from valves that stopped working in motors and a loss of communications up to 47 minutes. So for me, it was to be expected, you know. Lions drag strip. I love drag strips. When I was younger, I used to go. Well, that's not true. When I was younger, I went 3 times. Not used to go. I didn't hang out there, but it was really cool. Napierville, around here in Quebec, Napierville. You can look that up. A drag strip. Nice drag strip. It's just a strip. You got a bunch of people there that bring their own cars, depending on which day of the week that you go. CL, bon après-midi, Bruce. Have a nice afternoon. We have to visualize that we are winning. People are talking more and more, and families are taking their et mieux leur quotidien et on vire tout ce qui est politique. Établissons une société créée. Ouais. Like he's saying, CL. Merci, CL. People are reorganizing their families, if you want, to come out of everything on top with the crap that's been going on. That's for sure. Merci, CL. Real Florida is in the house down here in Florida. By the pad. Thank you very much, my friend. Watching you. Thank you, Real Florida. My amazing Floridian friends. I got a lot of people here, sir, from Florida that come by the channel. Like a lot of people. I could probably count about 150 to 200 people. And when I started the channel, well, the first people that were here were my American friends. The Americans started it off. It's how I got my first subscribers, from all the American people. There's 82% of people on this channel are American. I have a small quantity of women. The women is starting to go up now, because I only had like 1% women, but now it's like 80%, I think, and 20% women, 20% women, 80% men. So that's a good thing too, that women get interested in the space research. I'm positive it's not just a guy thing. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women that are interested in that. Robin Phillips, G8 PBI IO99DX in the house. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here, you guys. I was sure fast, Darla, and thanks for the smiles. Oh, they're blocking trolls then. Told you, Darla, there'd be trolls today. Gary Lapointe Sr., thanks a lot, man, for being here. Thanks again for the contributions, guys and gals, so much. Bruce, well, I'm here and listening to everything. Yeah, Bruce, I had texts. Leon Musk and ask, why don't you tell the truth? I did too, Leon Musk, and I'm a dumbass. I sent him videos of what I was filming on the moon. That was way back, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, I make rockets for NASA now," and I was like, "Ooh, shit." Okay, not too good. Isabelle, bonjour, coucou à toi, merci. C'est pas grave, c'est bien apprécié. I still appreciate you stopping by. Star Hunter, thanks, you guys. Merci, CL. Suzanne is in the house. So why so many rockets going up there lately? Darn right, there are so many rockets going up there. Excuse the voice, guys and gals, but that's what I get. I get bronchitis, and it will soon fix itself. It will soon fix itself. Hey, there's Lisa Eckerly. Hi, Lisa. How's it going? Thanks, Lisa, for everything. Amazing support here, as everyone so supportive to the channel, even though it is a channel that's literally banned and hidden from everyone. You guys and gals come back. It's super cool. Hello, BSA family. Hey, Bruce, did you read in letter visible ink? I guess I'm gonna have to double. Well, oh, was it invisible? I read something. I'll double check. I'll double check that. Damn it. Trish, Killian, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thanks for the generous contributions, Trish. I appreciate that. Hello to you, your husband, and your family at the same time. Thanks, you guys. Merry Christmas, Bruce, from another American woman who loves your program. I love you guys. Thank you so much. That's very thoughtful, Trish. Thank you so much. Awesome. Oh, really, 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 really? Well, that's good to know. And so your 1989 thing, don't be shy to. Is that the okay? Well, yeah, that's true. She likes keeping it. She's a reserved woman. Go and see it though. Do go see it and go subscribe to her channel. Beth Noyce got a daytime UFO, cigar shaped, and these things don't grow on trees. Okay, and the videos are rare, the real ones. And she got a real daytime UFO in the sky, elongated and floating. Like, first of all, it wasn't plane shaped, and it's sitting there floating in the sky. And she got a good shot of it. But she had some encounters, some very high level encounters, guys, like out of this world, literally. And you guys can go check that out. Mr. Peter Benton, you can also check out his channel too. Thanks again, Lisa Eckerly, for being here. My amazing family. Thanks, Lisa. Damien Honor, how's it going? Hey, Clifford, Ontario in the house. Thanks a lot, you guys. Paki Samotaki. Hello, thanks. Like, how can I even leave and go do the news with all these amazing people arriving? Be the Arrow. Love the name. Thanks a lot for being here, you guys. Thanks again, Beth. I'm scrolling down now, which I never do. I have to hide and not look at the people, but I can't do it. Sammy M. Saw ya. Thanks so much, Maria. Guys, thanks for the amazing support. Hey, British Columbia, more Canadian friends. Hey, we've got a lot of Canadians here today. Jay Woodgate, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, man. Really appreciate that. Damn right, Sammy M. Nice to have you as always. Ano Dijong, how's it going? Hello from the Netherlands, Bruce. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Netherlands in the house. Thank you. I also have quite a few people from Netherlands now that stop by the channel. It's always awesome. Robin Phillips says on Twitter, trying to discuss sudden adult. Yep. And right. Oh yes, absolutely. My channel got taken down 2 strikes because of that, Robin. It's sad, eh? It's very sad. Like I talked about the micro circuitry. This is fresh in the news. It's big news, but we can't talk about it. And I'm always careful here. Yeah, YouTube, Twitter, that's what's happening, Robin. They're taking anything down, especially talking about proteins. Yeah, that's definitely blocked. What can we get some? Yeah, micro right now, though. What they found was a micro, but yes, of course, the nanoparticles. So small you would not see it. It's to create the network inside. It's bullshit. Excuse the expression. There is Beth Noyce's channel. If you guys want to check it out, like I said, you can check it out because she has the 1989 thing that she's talking about. But I do want you to see her UFO video, and it's not hard to go around on her channel or uploads. Go to videos, and the first 2 rows you'll find everything there. Aleos Valhatla, merci d'être ici. Hey bro, pas de presse. Si jamais samedi, t'as le goût de venir flâner, c'est une drôle de mot. Si tu veux venir en ligne avec moi pour jaser, il n'y a rien de sérieux. On jase comme 2 chums. Là. Je voulais avoir un petit update sur ton Jeep, mais les objets de musique que tu as achetés aussi, peut-être en même temps. Puis en même temps, ben, rire un peu. Mais tu travailles peut-être. Fait que, si tu travailles, c'est pas grave. On s'en prend, mais tu es le bienvenu. Puis, qu'est-ce qu'il y en est dimanche? On va faire un réessai. We're going to retry again, Elias, to play the guitar on the music channel. That'll be coming up maybe for Christmas, you guys. Elias plays the guitar. He just got himself a brand new guitar if you want to go see his channel. A nice, beautiful, incredible guitar. And he did a bilingual stream because he is bilingual. He's not going to say he is, but he is because he speaks very good English. And en tout cas, pas de presse, mais on en parlera. Puis il n'y a pas rien de planifié. Fait que tu peux arriver à la fin, au début, ou bien on s'en prend, mais tu es peut-être occupé aussi. Puis tu as fait beaucoup de choses. He did a lot of stuff this week. So I'm going to be having Elias on soon, maybe Saturday, on the French stream tomorrow. On my French channel. For those that don't know, I do have a French channel. And if not, man, for sure, we'll be doing tests on Sunday. Probably the music channel. If not, or just on this channel, we'll try some unlisted streams and I'll share out the link so we can do some of the practicing with the guitar because we want to see what it will sound like with a couple of guitars, 3 guitars, the harmonica, the drums and stuff all together in different areas. It's going to be hell. It'll be worse than playing on stage. Has anyone ever played on stage? And then I'll leave it at that with the music. Has anyone ever had the chance to play on stage, but outside? I had 2 bar appearances, totally luck. Someone asked me to go up on stage to play a guitar. It was a group of musicians that asked if anyone played, and they'd have people go up to join the band. So I had but we're going to do a music stream probably very soon, and we're going to be doing some practicing. But when you're on stage outside, there's a major problem with all the instruments hearing themselves at the same time. It's near impossible. With the speakers, you got the drums that's going poof, 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 poof. And if you don't have an ear for music, it's impossible to follow. I have no problems with it. I have a good ear, but it isn't easy for someone that doesn't have an ear, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Flojo Tube. And I've been talking about it for 2 years already. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's right. You and quite a few of you actually. That exactly that, and that is really what's in everyone. So it's already in, and it's injected. That's literally how it is. So when you guys see what's in there, you're going to frickin' flip out. It's all a bunch of circuitry, squares. And of course, we're talking about nano particulates and all that. There's other things in the stream. Might be working with the satellites. Anyways, we can't say too much. And, I'm not used to that, not being able to say too much, right? It's stupid, actually. Yes. Barb Weiss is in the house. Thanks for being here. What happened to all the color on the moon? Apparently, Artemis camera is black and white. You got to love that, Grit Ripper, right? The black and white cameras, because they say that the black and white cameras, thanks, Darner, again for being here, guys. The cameras, like Mars camera that they sent up is in black and white. And Well, when they landed anyways, because they're not showing us always black and white. I think there's some color images, right? They say that the reason why it's black and white is because there's a protective seal and coating over top of it. Ooh, my ear is popping. What the hell? Take off the bracelets. There's a protective coating over top of the camera, the one that was on Mars, and it shows everything in black and white. Did you guys get a really good hysterical laugh at the silly, I'm going to go as far as saying fake bullcrap images that Artemis One is taking? It's not Artemis One the only one taking it. There's also another project where there's a CubeSat there actually even taking images of the program, the project as it's advancing, as it's getting ahead. Thank you very much, Gavin, from Northern Norway. Norway, awesome. Pathetic that they show stuff in black and white. Eh? Thanks again, Barb Weiss, for being here. Masked Bishop, good day to you. Really does, eh? That was cool. I thought that was really cool. Definitely. I mean, no jokes, eh? That doesn't look like a foot to you? Look at that. Big toe, smaller toes. 1, 2, 3, 4 toes, too. So thought it was interesting. Nick, how's it going, man? Thank you so much. And I'm sorry for the gap, guys, that I was gone. I mean, that's really, really uncool. Thanks again, Darla, and everyone, the generous contributions. You guys rock. Yes, sir, Elias. Yeah, I thought so, man. Bonne journée à la job, bro. On va se rejaser, mon homme. I'll see you in 10 minutes. He's probably back. I know, Beth. Literally baby Bigfoot, eh? Or alien with four toes. I don't know. Thank you so much. Julie, thank you for the generous contributions. And Floyd, thanks, guys. Precious Moon Man, love your face. Wasn't it? Did you like that one? Big puppy dog eyes. I'm not even upset, guys. I said, oh, he looks so sad. Most people right now are saying, what the hell is he talking about? Hit the thumbs up, guys, please. And, or the thumbs down, but just hit one of the thumbs. And join us back here tonight, 8 o'clock, with full update on all the news and everything that's been going on the past month or two. On the news, we'll be doing that. Comment and welcome to our awesome Moon family. Thank you so much. Thanks again, Nick and everyone. Lisa. I always try. Susie B. Always try to get to everyone, but it's near impossible. Nelson Dark. Hey, guys. Darina, thank you so much. Yardanova. What is Artemis? Can anyone explain, please? Absolutely. And we're going to go right now. Artemis is a rocket. They send up the largest rocket, Orion. It's NASA that sends it up, SpaceX and all these people setting up rockets to go at a distance that a rocket has never been before in a manned mission. There's nobody in the rocket right now, Darina. There's nobody inside of the rocket that they sent. They sent it about 22 days ago, 23 days ago. It's supposed to land back to Earth on December 11th. It went around the sun. It went around the moon. And they have 10 other satellites, cube satellites, which are very small satellites that they sent out. Some are maybe a little bigger. And they sent them out to do many missions, but they encountered so many problems and very odd problems. It was like somebody was stopping them from going to the moon. Wait till we get into that in a bit. Thanks again, Susie B. est ici et avec Radio Attends, Alain Laurando au Québec. Petit de la Véritaise est ici avec Radio. OK. Alain Loriando, ça me dit quelque chose, ça, c'est elle. Un nom familier, ça. You guys see the videos of the sun with another big blue object? I did not. About 1/10 of the size right next to it. Be careful with those images, though. Look at them properly. Be sure that 3 videos before whoever posted it, it just so happens that he doesn't have other objects or she has other objects near the sun. The refraction of the camera is something I had so many problems with not regulating, but I had so many problems getting people to believe that I got some large objects by the sun. Look at some of the details. They best be sure that you see clouds going by it, or that you see that it really looks like it's real, and that they show it long enough. Because some tell you, a lot of people are out there just lying the hell out of their faces to try to hide either the truth or it's the people, Yep, NASA's moon rocket. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in a bit. Very interesting. Thanks again for being here. Sharon Yen, Luca, merci mon frère, another brother from another mother, plays the guitar, has his nice black stag that he showed the other day. Petit coucou to Bruce. Here from France, they're starting to cut the current out in France. Thank you, Macron. Yes. On est dans un grand film. We are in a freak show, science fiction movie. Sharon Yann Luca, j'ai fait la traduction de ce que tu viens de dire, puis tu as absolument raison, mon frère. Il y a des bonnes choses qui sont en train de sortir aussi. Some good stuff is coming out, so we're going to cross our fingers that it will continue. Lisa, she disappeared again. There she is. China mining on the, yeah, I believe that one. Thanks for sharing that one. Hearing some people talking about that too. You could be sure as hell. I'm sure they're mining on both sides, actually. Yes, Darina. Rocket going, and it's not going to, okay, it's going to several places. First, it's going to go around, it went around Earth. 3 times it burnt to go higher in orbit. Then it ricocheted or launched itself outside of the atmosphere. They have to do this, they say, a process to be able to slingshot themselves to the moon. Went to La Luna, the moon, went around, and then slingshot itself out further out. And that's when all the problems started. So right now, the goal was to test, Darina, the radiation suits. They made astronaut suits with the material from the Apollo 11. I'm not sure the way they were talking. They're going to be testing dummies. They put 2 dummies. I could say a lot about that inside of the rocket, which are not real people, to test the vibrations, to test the radiation at the same time. And we have, Darina, the sun has a lot of sunspots on it. So the spacecraft has been going close to it. So they're going to see what's going to happen when they come back. So they went around the moon to test inside of the atmosphere of the moon a lot of things: hydrogen, water, and ice. They're going to be, I can't believe it. Do you know that they're going to be mapping the moon? Why would they do that? If they have over 3,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 images from Sputnik 1 or Russia when they took images of the moon. So has the States. That's how it goes. Hello to you, Darina. Thanks, eh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Darina, I wear women's under. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to start that. It'll be, oh, Bruce, I didn't know he's gay. He's got the earring. But I'm not. You're lucky. You're a guy hard to find cotton woman's underwear. I can tell you where to get some, but you're probably not going to want them from there. China, they'll send you 16 garbage bags for $5 of underwear. I just don't know if they're new or not. That's basically the problem. Do like me, Darina. I do not wear underwear. I wear nowhere. Amazing contributions, $8 from everyone. Hey, Kelly. Awesome. Kelly, how's it going? I just recognize you. I never look at the icons, Kelly. I'm always looking at the names, but I recognize you. Kelly Walker's in the house. Peter Benton's better half. This is Kelly, Peter Benton's partner. He is having trouble with his phone, and he cannot post messages. He has done a video to explain why. I will be by to see it afterwards. Thanks, Kelly. And thanks for listening in, you guys. We love you guys a lot. Thank you so much. We'll be by to check out Peter's channel. He just posted about the moon, guys, too. Moon, the sun. He has animals, insects, birds, lions, tigers, and bears. Thanks, Kelly A, for listening in. Pas de trouble, House, the 10-4, man. This cat. Absolutely. Thanks for being here. Hey, Cindy, let me get that coffee and we'll go to the news. We'll go straight to the news. Blow my nose, dude. Not bad, not bad. For a cold, I'm doing pretty good. Another little cough drop. Thanks so much for listening in, everyone. Hey, Cindy Cross. Thank you very much. You guys are an amazing group of people. We have a lot of fun. Christopher Rollins is in the house. Darla, or anybody, does anybody see if Christopher Rollins has a wrench this time? I went and re-put his channel again. I am going to fix it, Christopher. He never said anything, but it's a little insulting when someone's always had a wrench here and they sort of disappear. If it happens, please mention it to me, and we'll try to fix it. Lots of crap all the time going on. Yes, I hope Peter gets back up on his phone. That's not the first time either, Kelly. I think he's tried to contribute before he had problems. At one point, it was commenting, I think. Grip Ripper. If you want to see true craftsmanship, give our guy I Am Kai's channel a visit. I would suggest it. We're all family members here, guys. Let me go visit our channels. Beth Noyce, some more videos to show. Peter Benton. Nelso Dark, Mr. MBB333, done a video on the Rouge Planet this morning. Yes, I know. Thank you very much. Had hundreds of thousands of people were kind enough to let me know. For those that don't know, Mr. MBB333's channel, he's my go-to weather guy, and he has a very big community, and he's a cool guy. He's one of the channels I've never had any problems with. So take the time to go and give him some love and check it out. I mean, when I do that, when you go over there, you can say, well, Bruce, he's all sent me by. He said you had a good channel. That way, it's a polite way, I think. I have some people that do that. You know, advertising is a big problem on the channels. Lots of people advertise, but it's not everyone that has the intention to deliberately advertise. Sometimes people see something, Bruce, it's like your work, you know. But in general, there's a lot of trolling going on when people continually mentioning certain channels. But Mr. MBB 333 got nothing against that guy. I wish people were. I hope people on other channels are talking about Bruce Cesal, saying, did you check out that guy? He's got low views, no comments. Videos are incredible. I assume that's what they're saying. Doesn't mean that they are. Please, no. Thank you, His Highness. Trish, thanks again, you guys. So, never dark here. Can't see anything. Yeah, that is incredible news that's going on with Artemis One. They're supposed to be back December 11th, 2022. Thanks again, Trish. They're going to be landing, re-entering Earth's orbit. I had a shite load of notes that I've been writing down with what happened on Artemis, because I had to go to 4 websites to be able to find out what all the projects were. And so they're testing also at the same time, they're testing the Orion rockets to see how they are going to perform. So there's all these tests that are being done with the Artemis One, and those just arriving. We're talking about a rocket that was sent on a program, a 3-part program for 2025, eventually be sending back humans to the moon. I'm going to take a guess it's for the first time. I think that's why they are mapping the moon, and they're testing the radiation, the atmosphere, the oxygen levels. Was that not all done a long time ago with the funding of a lot of people? You know who else could be on the moon? I hope there's no lightning. Or doing tests. The Pentagon leaked documents on the blackvault.com. Over 3 million files and documents, governmental, because of the Freedom of Information Act that was declassified for the public. Sometimes it takes a year and a half. Sometimes it takes 3 years for them to declassify some of these things. And the Pentagon and other secret associations were planning on doing experimentation on the moon. They were looking for a propulsion system. They were looking for to make a metal or something as solid as metal, but weightless. I wonder why. So when I hear some of the things that they were doing on the moon, like if I told you the Pentagon's involved with Japan and stuff, people are going to say, bro, it's American. I really don't think so. I don't think the Pentagon is American. I think it's based in America, but in reality, all over the world. You got Navy SEALs. People do these missions every so many years. They come up with a team, right? Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. And they do these dives and they go and do these missions. And there's a lot of false valor. That's something online that's absolutely incredible. I didn't know there was that much false valor in the States. Just in the States, what I was seeing, I know that it's probably worldwide. But long story short, what was I talking about the SEALs, is that they go and get people from, Puerto Ricans, or they're probably American, but it's foreign SEALs. They have some foreign SEALs. So these fake valor people, boy, are they ever funny. There's Don Springley. Don Springley, if you guys don't know Don Springley, he is a Navy SEAL, was a Navy SEAL and a trainer and a Marine. And he has a channel online, Don Springley. If you guys want to see him clobbering people that are pretending to have fake valor, check him out. He's a pretty good guy, him and his wife, Diane. The channel I love having fun on and laughing on because he shows a lot of stuff. It's up in the list there, my friend. On every video to mailing, absolutely. Flojo too, you can see in the description of every video. I have at the bottom, scroll down in the description. I have all the fundraising links there. I have the Patreon link there, the website for photography, and I also have the mailing address. Darla posted the mailing address up a bit higher up not too long ago. So testing the Orion rockets, and they're going to be testing the orbit that the astronauts will eventually be going through to get to the moon in 2025. So that, for me, I'm really excited hearing about that, because it means that it hasn't been done before. They lost, so they say, the way on how to get back to the moon. The whole process. That was a long time ago. That apparently was all lost. So, you hear stories like that, and there's a lot of little gaps inside of the stories. Missing gaps. Again, December 11th, they're coming back. 10 sats. Each satellite, okay, had a revolutionary mission. And this is what they're saying. They're saying each of these missions were missions that would be undergone and that would change the way we see things in space and change the way we actually do the research in space. Lots of things are changing. Science is a theory, right? And that science is always going to be evolving all the time. So they had a revolutionary mission, every one of them, they say. And those missions were to land on the moon, but within, hours. Hold on here, guys. Yeah. So 10 satellites. Each satellite had a revolutionary mission. One of those missions that's what I was looking for, sorry, were to land on the moon. You hear that? Artemis One had a mission and also a CubeSat sent out, one of 10, to do a mission. And one of the missions was to land on the moon with a spacecraft. How cool is that? One of those missions were to land on the moon. But here's where the problem started. Within hours of the launch, they had problems with the Japanese space agency that was saying that was going to try to land on the moon. And here's the information there. I got 17 pages here, guys. Very important. So the Japanese satellite comes out as it's flying by, right? So don't forget, we don't know if there's any missions yet. We didn't know. So as they're flying by, they send out the Japanese agency CubeSat, right? But then it started tumbling around the minute they launched it. So that spacecraft, and the satellite, whatever, was to be launched and then to descend on the moon. And it's a way of landing on the moon that would have been more accessible, quicker, and to do like a soft landing to try to enter the atmosphere. So the minute it started, the sat started tumbling around. After it tumbled around, there's the other one here. So much information. After it tumbled around, it failed to deploy the solar panels and antenna because it was facing away from Earth. So that's how it first started when they sent out the first one. And the first one was supposed to radio back to them. And you're going to see throughout this, they lost both to and from communications with quite a few of these satellites that they sent out. And there were mysterious things happening to these satellites that were unexpected and that they don't know why these things were happening. And don't forget, that is only what they're telling us, right? So they let it out. The probe satellite faces a CubeSat, faces away from Earth. The antenna straight out past the moon. They could not turn it or communicate with it. So this thing basically is running out of batteries because they say that, remember the hurricane? Is it Nicole or the one before or whatever? The hurricane that happened? They set back the launch and waited for a window, an open window. They can only launch when the moon is close to Earth. So they have a direct passage to go there. Same thing with Mars. When they go to Mars, you can't go to Mars every year. It's once every 7 or 11 years, if I'm not mistaken, because Mars will be aligned with Earth. If not, you have to go around. That's what they say. So the antenna was facing away from Earth. They abandoned the mission because batteries were drained too fast. Why? Because when they brought back the Orion inside, they didn't recharge the batteries on the mission satellites. Would you believe that? They said they didn't recharge the batteries, so there was a little bit of battery loss, and it lost quickly especially when they lost communication. So they left that thing out there and they didn't understand why it started tumbling around, right? Lost control completely. They were trying to land on the moon, and something that they don't know what it is stopped the spacecraft that were sending down to the surface from going there. That is serious stuff. There could be someone on the moon stopping them from going, like they did back in the days with the other Apollo missions. Another program. So that's one of the satellites out of the 10. Okay. There's another one called, it was a citizen science project. Okay. It was named Team Miles, Miles. It was trying to test a new type of propulsion in space. Why in space? Because they say they have to test that in a vacuum, even though space is not a complete entire vacuum. They say it's similar. If you look into the research about that, space is a vacuum, space is a vacuum. No, it's not, but it's very similar. It's sort of a vacuum, is what they say. And I wrote here in brackets, it's most likely the Pentagon doing some of those tests or involved with some of those tests. Anyways, NASA, Pentagon, DOD, Defense Department, DARPA, they're pretty much all together. Those just arriving, I'm talking about the Artemis and the problems they encountered. They tried to land a spacecraft on the moon, a Japanese spacecraft, right? And that wasn't ever mentioned there when they left for that. So so they were testing an engine, okay, that was never used before, as and get this, when they sent it out, okay, it was never used before, and as soon as the probe left Artemis, it did not send any command and did not respond back when they tried to reach it. Hello, what are you doing? They said the mission for that one was completely lost. So, satellite number 3, NEO. I had to look all these up on different websites and stuff. They had another satellite up there, CubeSat. Look up CubeSat. It's just a little smaller than the regular satellites. NEO Scout was supposed to test solar sails and was to be used to travel to a nearby asteroid. This probe was also silent and was not communicating. It did not send any data back. Zero data back. Here's another one. Another one bites dust. Another spacecraft was called Lunir. If you guys want to look these up, Lunir. Lunir. Loon infrared, right? IR. So the other spacecraft called Lunir, it's a CubeSat, and that CubeSat was to measure the lunar surface. I repeat this, to measure the lunar surface. Guys, all these tests were done back like years ago. Years ago. All these tests that they're doing right now were done years ago that were supposedly successful. So they're going to measure the lunar surface to scan it using various frequencies such as infrared. Mostly, this is their excuse, it's to map the moon's surface a little better than it was already done. Did you like that one? They're going to map the surface of the moon. We're maybe all living in the first time that any human's going to attempt to land on the moon, but they're not going to be able to. I don't think so. They said the mission was functioning, but that the communication within the probe was abnormally weak, and they don't know why, right? Another mission was studying solar winds. There's another one out there to study solar winds and solar events and the effects of the sun on our planet Earth and the plasmasphere, if I'm not mistaken. but that'll be in one of the other missions. So now they're another mission. Hang tight, guys. We're almost done here. Almost. We have Luna H map. Okay. That is looking at the distribution of hydrogen on the moon. They're also looking for water. Okay. Everything was okay until there's another problem, guys. These are all different satellites, all different missions, all different times that they were set out. Okay. All related to the moon. It looked okay until it tried to use its engine, to try to correct its orbit. So that's all it did. They let it out. It was drifting or whatever, and they tried to correct the orbit, to correct its orbit. So the engine did not function. They think a valve in the propulsion system malfunctioned. Of all valves, right? There's another one called, there's another project on another website I went to see, all with Artemis One. Lunar Ice CubeSat. The Lunar Ice CubeSat is also looking for water and hydrogen and working fine. Good. It's the size of a shoebox. It includes Goddard's Birch's instrument, used basically enhanced infrared spectrometer to locate and study lunar ice. So that's another one of the projects that they sent up there. And maybe that one's doing okay for now. But the most important projects, they're not doing good at all. Another CubeSat, Equilaus. I think it's Equilaus, is to observe Earth and its plasmasphere. It is functioning and has its engine that works with water. They're testing an engine that sort of works with water. That's interesting. Now we're talking about another CubeSat. So these are all these satellites had very important missions. FedEx, there's my I sent you a wrench, Christopher. Anika's in the house. Welcome, Anika. Another one, we're almost done here, guys. Another test is a biological experiment. Ouch, you don't want to see that. Inside a satellite called BioSentinel. They're using a type of yeast because it repairs human DNA. Another satellite, this is another one, is Argo Moon. It's a flying camera. And that camera is going to be taking the pictures of the mission. Hopefully that one will be okay. Orion itself, there was one major problem that scientists could not figure out. We're almost done here. There's lots to talk about. There was an unexpected loss of data. That's right. Coming to and from the spacecraft for 47 minutes of complete loss of communications. They're supposed to be coming back on December 11th, 2022. And they went to see, that's another thing they're going to see. They're going to be testing the re-entry into Earth's atmosphere to land at the same time, the effects and everything. So they're not done yet, guys. They're not done yet at all going, doing tests like on the moon and stuff like that. That's pretty crazy. Eagle will not land. I don't think it's going to land. I do not think the Eagle's going to land. Julie in the house. Deadly, deadly banana. Banana, banana, bobana, banana, banana, bobana. Troy, love Naples. Bruce was telling some truths and got suspended. So we're sending him love and support. Thanks so much, Beth. Giving you a heads up, you guys. Chuck Scolds in the house. Late, better late than never, brother. Nice to see you, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm late, but we'll watch it in its entirety. I promise to keep it interesting. It'll start probably at the 20-minute mark, and we'll get into the news at least of Artemis One, exactly what they're doing. While you guys listen to me coughing, I'm just eating cough drops like Smarties. Troy, welcome, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for welcoming everyone, Lisa. Scrolling down there, I'm scrolling down. Please sub back to me. Comment on my channel. I can show you some great auction sites. Absolutely the shop for Christmas. That is a cool thing. Speak up. I should have been speaking up before you even had the chance to do so. And so much more. I'm a gift mod and share my time for the channel owners. Moon Man, I love you so much for it. Julie. Julie always sends gifts. I'm gonna have to get our Sparky Sparky Kazoo back in his Christmas clothing. See if he gained any weight this year. I did. He didn't, the bugger. He's lucky. He doesn't gain much weight. He eats toothpaste and mustard, and he drinks beer. Nothing else. That's all he consumes. Joseph, thanks a lot, bro. Thanks for being here, man. Our Queen Mod. Of course, got to go to Darla's channel too, guys. But do check out Julie's channel, guys. And yeah, I started seeing some of the videos that you were showing, the auctions and stuff like that. If you're in the Florida region, guys, or whatever, go over to her channel and check out to see what she was posting. The Last Australian, how's it going? Bruce the Canuck. Don't get sucked in by their lies. Absolutely not. I told you what you said, eh? What they said, eh? So maybe they didn't even do anything of what I just read to you, but that's always the way it is. I don't get sucked into any lies, but you know, whether they went or not, me, that's how I am. You'll never hear me well, not never. I confirm a lot of stuff, not a lot of stuff. Basically, I have a lot of opinions, my own ideals, you know. Chino Man in the house. Thank you very much. Big Bruce in the house. Shalom to you, brother. Hey, shalom, man. Thanks. Peace. Namaste, man. Thank you. How do you say hello in Chinese? Ni hao? I think it should be okay. I get mixed up with Japanese, Chinese. I could be telling you arigato. I could be telling you not much. Welcome. Thank you, Channel Man. He could turn around and say, I'm not Chinese. I'm just assuming. Yes, I am Kai, the plasma shield. The plasma shield. Earth's force field, right? Thank you so much, Sean Sprang. Appreciate that, man. Publish how much oxygen have in a rock on the moon, about 100K years for Earth, and 20 patent how extract from there. No for that. Yes, Paki Samotaki, thank you very much. Well, they're talking about in the regolith, hey? In the regolith, there's a certain percentage of the oxygen, and they say it's inside of the rocks. There's a certain percentage of water. They say that there's frozen ice water there, and the liquid water that is flowing from both poles, or at least one of the poles, is winding up on the side of Earth where it's facing Earth. Yeah, sorry, on the side of the moon facing Earth. So there are pits, there are deep tunnels, like hundreds of feet down, 17 degrees inside of the moon. We have ourselves a major problem. You would think it would be like 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry, minus 18 more, maybe like minus 500 degrees Celsius or something like that. Maybe 700 minus 700 degrees in the bottom of the craters. But then, no, have 17 degrees. You can wear a sweater or even a shirt deep inside of the moon, and there's the lava tubes and everything. Some people, Lisa, a bunch of people say, and have heard also Gaia and all these people talking about the moon being a spaceship. It's not just something that people laugh about anymore. It's actually, they're actually formulating the theory and everything now, proving that, lots of things that they said in the past about the moon are not even true. They talked about all the olivine on the moon. It's not true. It's not true. They did some more tests in the minerals, and they said it's a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, which is a couple of weeks ago. They said, no, the olivine, it turns out we looked at an area where they said it was filled with olivine, and it wasn't olivine. So what's green? What is green? You must go further. Maybe vegetation. Who knows? Expose all the yeah, we can't talk about it here, guys, at all. I got a strike. So hope you all know this stream is not going to be monetized. All because of YouTube. They don't want us talking about any of that. I just got back from a strike. So if you're just joining the channel, aside from what I mentioned with this, is the only thing that comes out here. If not, I will not be able to monetize the channel. We have to be careful. FlojoTube, it enrages me so much not to be able to freely talk about certain things. I risk it sometimes, but with the way they took me down for 1 week for talking about exactly what we're talking about, that was it before last time. Medical misinformation. They said experimental elemental. Yeah. They're probably driving with the iPhone too. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's exactly it. People are hacked now. You can hack it. Neuralink. Elon Musk controlling the brain waves inside of a pig. So that means they can control its temper. They can align its motricité, aligns its motor, losing my English, motor skills, right? You can manipulate everything with that, with the Neuralink. So instead of doing like they did in the pig, in the head, like they literally carved out a rectangle to put an SD chip in there. Instead of doing that, they probably came with the other thing that they're doing now, which is the same thing, but really small. You can't see anything, right? All doctors have microscopes. Every single doctor knows everything. Yeah, not for me, Gary. I got hacked, got taken down, and I got warnings for talking about stuff on Rumble. Never understood that, how people said it was a free platform. Maybe it's a free platform for some people. I'd have to do the tests, Gary. But again, I'm monetized on Rumble. I opened it and monetized it. All the videos are gone. There was only a couple videos anyways, 1 or 2 videos. They're all gone now. 99, one missing. 99 red mamba balloons. Sharp Welder 65. Hello to you. I'm very good. Thanks, man. Got a big cold. The voice disappearing. I hope I'll be okay for today's stream. I had to come on. I'm so happy that the channel is back up. I'm in the Eastern Townships. Hey, thanks a lot. And the moon was awesome a day ago. Cheers, my friend. Thanks, man. Yesterday, the moon looked good. It started looking really good. And then it drastically changed where, and it was a full moon yesterday, where I wasn't able to get it because of the only area in the sky that had clouds was around the moon. It's a little silly, but Richard Crooks from the UK, thank you so much. Yeah, Sean, I hear you, man. Yeah, this is true. And a lot of people know, yeah, it's definitely bull crap. Bullshit. Literally bullshit. A bullshit video that they posted saying that you could see the moon and Earth, and then at one point it was the Earth rising off over the terminator line of the moon. No colors, black and white. The moon in black and white, but Earth blue. And Earth looked like Neptune or something. It was just a blue ball, which I've always thought that Earth looked just like a blue neutron star. Most likely it blends with all the other stars out there. But Earth is small. You know how they're looking for large planets to live on? Not going to happen. Not going to happen. We don't live on large planets. That's the trick. That's why the moon, Earth, because they're smaller planets. If they live on a big ass planet, I don't know. Maybe now is the first time where they're talking about wanting to go on bigger planets. Hello, Margaret Leach, my smart friend. Margaret knows all about a whole bunch of things too. How's it going, Margaret? So sorry about that, Margaret, that you didn't get the notifications. Really sorry about that, everybody. It happens so often. What I do, like when you say that, I go and report it, as I will also with your name. I've done many things. I've done it by your channel, by sending the feedback, whether you have videos or not. I try to, communicate with YouTube, telling them there's so many glitches. And the more I tell them there's glitches, it seems the more bloody glitches they give me back. Thanks so much for checking in, Margaret. I really appreciate that. Julie Stats, thanks again. So let's scroll all the way down. Is Gwyn here? Gwyn, hello. Robin, thanks again. Burns in the house. My guitar playing friend, and Burn is a hell of a good player, guys. You want to hear a good guitarist? Check out Burn. I taught him everything that's not true. Not true. He's better than me. Plays some very good, incredible songs. The blues. The gospel one the other day was friggin' awesome, man. Really loved it. What do you think about plasma holograms? Just getting into that, Burn. I have been hearing about. Hey, adios, merci, mon frère. I saw it within the first minute. Wow, thank you, brother. Merci, man. Generous contributions, you guys. Can't thank you enough. That's a bit of an interesting one. All I know is that it fuels something, eh? The plasma fuels something. So could they make a holographic image around the entire holy shit, around the entire solar system using the sun? And maybe that's what they're using for the force field to hide objects. Guys, Burn. Imagine a theory that we're using the sun's plasma to control the holographic image between Earth and interstellar space and the Milky Way. Okay. And now that there's shifting and a change or a movement in some of the planets, maybe a difference in distance with the sun. But I'm not just talking about the regular distances throughout the year, apogee, perigee. I'm talking about maybe a shifting of something that, in theory, imagine this, it brings the holographic image down, okay, that they're portraying, which is just dark space to hide large objects in the solar system. And now they're finding large objects in the solar system. They found one bigger than Pluto. They found one just smaller than Pluto at the end outskirts past Pluto. They found also 10 other objects inside of the solar system that are planetoid size. Merci, Aleos. Thank you so much, brother. That really helps you guys. Thank you so much. Lisa, thank you. Thank you, guys. Wow, thanks. 107, I'll take it. You see it? Interesting stuff about something huge happening on Saturn. No, I have not seen it, Lee's lot, but I did hear, Jordan, thank you. I did hear about, or if it's Jordan here or talking about another channel, I did hear about it. Absolutely. Everything's going on. You know that sun, when it dies, it's going to kill off Mercury, Mars, Venus. 3 years ago, in 2019, guys, I filmed explosions on Venus, and I mean effing incredible large explosions where the whole planet, I bet you a lot of you new people here did not see that video of Venus. Venus flashing with an infrared camera. Looked like it was getting hit by meteors or something. Absolutely, the Swan. Yeah, it's on Beth Noyce's channel. You're right about that. Most videos are lies, I believe, because I'm seeing the bullshit out there. That what she did is it can't be faked. You can go and see it for yourself. It was really good. It was absolutely incredible, actually. Lisa, thanks again, eh? Jeez, Aliaus, thank you so much, brother. Wow. Elias is growing his channel, guys. It's so hard to grow these channels. I'm telling you. A lot of you went to see my brother Jason Swartz's channel, Jason John Swartz. I want to thank you all for doing so. It's absolutely incredible that you took the time just from mentioning it to maybe go take a look into it. And it actually warms my heart to see that there's a lot of people there from this community here. We can disagree to agree or disagree on a whole bunch of things. How it works in the Swartz families, in the Swartz family here, is that we always respect the difference of opinions of people, especially the ones in the family, but it doesn't mean that we have to agree with everything. I love that he's searching, and that a lot of you are searching for the truth. I think it's important for us to go through all the stages of the research, right? And to never mind what people are thinking or commenting around the research. Like I do here, I get a lot of comments here. Sometimes they're not good, but 99% of them are spectacular. Hey, Gwen, thanks. Gwen Priggett, thank you. Merci. Et Nanonat, merci aussi extrêmement beaucoup. Bien sûr, de toujours prendre le temps d'aller voir ma chaîne OVNI Québec Astronomie en français. Je vous remercie vraiment beaucoup, la gang. Puis la gang française, mes amis français qui venez ici, thanks a lot for the French people stopping by. What Beth is telling you is what I was telling you. I saw this video there from several areas of the world showing the blue object next to the sun. It's huge. Yeah, I get it. I'm not saying that wasn't true, eh? Just be careful to be sure that it's real, like someone else just mentioned, unless you see it. A lot of bull crap out there. Adios. Damn it. Thank you so much, brother. Wow, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's right, Suzanne. 2 different points from Earth in those images, those faked out images, I believe. Please put your questions for Bruce early in the stream. He wants to chat with everyone, and I wish I could. There's only one moon man. Thank you so much, Jilly. Share your kindness in the stream. God, I love you guys for just the amazing support you give the channel, the comments and everything. We don't get anybody else here, eh? It's always the same great people here. You know, it's you guys that are keeping this channel up. And I'm not only talking about donations, I'm talking about the love, I'm talking about the shares. We have mods here that are real mods that actually interact with the people. And I like it that we all interact with ourselves. We say hello now more and more to each other because we just really are one big family. Really, Chino Man, for sure. I agree with that. See, that's the thing, the Swan. Maybe we have not even been to the moon. And like I said, I'll tell you what, there's no way of us knowing how they went unless they tell us. And a beautiful family picture there. And some young man. And yeah, there's no proof that they went. We had the astronauts. Listen, guys, there's astronauts telling us themselves that they didn't go. Okay, Apollo 11. Okay, Buzz Aldrin didn't go. It was an illustration. The public did not see anything that we did on the moon or that was being done on the moon, if they even went at all. So that remains always something that I don't know the business aspect of YT, but I'm getting to learn it. But I read they allegedly losing members as a lot going to Rumble. And that's a good thing because they might make some major changes for that. Margaret, thanks for sharing that. So maybe they don't have the cash to pay out. We'll be using allegedly a lot now. Yeah, watch them pay us in tube dollars. If we say it'll happen. Tube dollars. It's coming. You watch. Now you will be paid in tube dollars. You can't buy any food with it or pay your rent, but you can buy the coolest of emojis and icons. You watch the bullshit that they're going to do. Probably. You can see the blue object by the sun on 11th, 26, 2022. I'll be definitely looking for that. Oh, the 11th month. Okay. That's the month to look for. Okay, yeah, I got it. You said it, Just Gold. That's well said. People want to be in the truth business. Everyone likes being a whistleblower. I'm going to. How was that? I better scroll to the bottom. That's all they are. Every one of them. Whoop. Must be some troll down there. David, hello. Yes. No, Nat. I called her Nano Nat. Jesus, Bruce. Yes. Into Thin Air Channel. He breaks it down for everybody. You guys can check it out. N2 King has a sun video on his channel that he would like some people to go check it out after the stream. But please do, guys, connect with yourselves. And there's nothing wrong with a mention like that. And thanks a lot for sharing that you're also doing some work on the sun. It is something incredible to see, my friend. Sun's been very aggressive these days. Thanks again, Susie B. Yeah, exactly. I don't you mean listen to, like, agree exactly what they say, you mean? Yeah. Well, me, it's that they're the ones that are doing this space research, right? NASA, they have numbers that they tell us about, like how far is the sun? They tell us how fast are the rockets going? How can we leave Earth's orbit? How can we re-enter Earth's orbit? They talk a lot about the quantities of oxygen in the atmosphere of Earth, the oxygen in the atmosphere of the moon. Earth's geocorona is the furthest extension inside of Earth's atmosphere that consists of having oxygen. It goes far out, and it actually extends about 100,000 kilometers, if not miles, about kilometers, I think it would be safe to say, past the moon. So the moon is inside of Earth's oxygen. That's for sure, because it extends far out, right? So they say. But long story short, when I talk about the amounts and the measurements and the laws of physics, there's really an understanding that people have to do when they talk about those things. So when somebody asks me, Bruce, how far is the sun? Well, 900, 225,000, 9 million. There's an amount that's written. Is it actually that amount? We don't know. I'm not saying it isn't, though, but we don't know. People tell me, Bruce, do you think the moon or the sun could be further or closer than they actually said it was? That's a question I get a lot. It's one I love, and I think it's very possible, because here, if you're just arriving to the channel, you're going to see that I'm really open-minded. I have a lot of theories. I have a song at the end of the video that says, used to say aliens on the moon, they're mining on the moon, and they're coming here soon. A lot of people are depending on the song at the end of the video for saying, well, how come you just said it could be drones or humans that are up there if you say that humans haven't gone? It's hard to understand, right? But it's just theories. Bruce, did they go to the moon? Watch my quick answer from getting a lot of questions. Bruce, did they go to the moon or not? They could have gone or they could have not gone. If they've gone to the moon, they hid the way they went. It's possible that they did. It's also possible that they can't because of the laws of physics and because of, some people say, the firmament. There's lots to fight over, right? And the more they push into all the information, you got Anunnaki, you got the Sumerians, you got the Mayans, you got Atlantis. It's never ending. The alien types and species, but I've never seen an alien species. Well, I don't think so. I've seen shadows and stuff, but I mean, we're all talking about a lot of things that have never been seen before. And that's why I don't get caught up in any story of nothing, whether it be the Anunnaki, and people are going to understand me wrong. I research all of it, but I use it as a guide. The Bible's the same thing. For me, a Bible is just a guide to look up some information. Sometimes it's a riddle book, and it tells you a lot of things as compared to keeping it as law, where did Julie go? I was about to thank her. Thank you, Julie. Scrolling down here. And of course, those just arriving. It's impossible for me to answer all the comments, but I do try. We'll have a lot more time this evening. Thank you, Julie. Mr. MBB's channel link is there. Got a lot of people that come to this channel that like following him. He doesn't have any problems with not getting people there. That's a good thing. These channels are big channels, are growing channels. And in reality, he's just posting stuff of other people. He's doing weather and giving his own opinions and theories also in all of that. So definitely an interesting channel. Thanks for being back. I am Kai. Karen Massey, thank you for being in. Interesting, Lisa. Lee says, yes, Mr. MBB, his channel is informative and looks of awesome photos from all over the world. You're absolutely right about that. A lot of people send him in stuff. And of course, he talks about the sun, talks about the moon, and a whole bunch of interesting things also. Oliver Klein. Thank you, Julie. Wait a minute. I'm going on down. Where is Julie? What's the time mark here? 2:40. Wow. I got a lot of comments, guys. Thanks so much. I stay up a long time on top, eh? James, I agree with you, brother. I hope they don't stick their nose in that, guys. And again, it has nothing to do with racism. We're talking about the moon there. I love all Asian people, but people up in space, the same group of people. That's another thing, right? I'm not going to get into it, but we're probably allowed talking about Jews. You know how some people say the Zionists and then Jews and then the lots of different groups, guys, like when somebody's talking about, oh, the Jews have a mafia and they're taking over the world and stuff. Yeah, but the Jewish guy that goes to church, he's not the one doing this, right? So we have a tendency of blaming, and I'm going to keep it short. We have a tendency of blaming all these cultures and religions for something and putting everyone in the same boat. I made a podcast on Patreon about Kanye West for what he said, reacting to Hitler. It was a childish example of someone that was spoiled, a way of trying to attract attention to his channel. Kanye West goes all out to try to explain to people that everyone should be loved, right? But he included the worst group of people, the Nazis, right? Ridiculous. So for me, I don't believe he went and got he got the attention, but he didn't reach the hearts of anyone Jewish for having done what he did, even though he was there with his Bible saying it was Christian, you know. And I got, I'm not talking down about people, but I see it pretty much legitimately quickly when somebody does something stupid. La mienne, Cannes de France, courage, information, suspense, merci. Thank you. Bonsoir à toi. Where, Crypto Zeus, where is Julie? Rusty Peace. Okay, it's a time mark. Okay, I'm going to go down. I hope you all know that's impossible to read all these. I wish I could. It lands in Alaska, trust me. Only stories and dust shown as moon. Lots of secrets out there, Oliver Klein. There's my French channel, guys. Gray aliens have lived millions of years in complete darkness. That's why they have big black eyes. I like that one, Crypto. Absolutely. It's a bit like they have glasses, eh? Whether it be real or not, you know, the alien autopsy, Roswell, they have a video of it, whether it be a movie or not. It could be it's a movie. So a lot of you said it's possibly a movie. You're right. It could be. But sometimes they do that to show other things. But they have like sunglasses, and it's like a thin piece of skin that just sits inside of their eye socket, and they peel that off, and they have these big eyes like I had in the last video, where you can see the white around their eyes. So they have the exact same eyes as us, except they have eyes the size of a whale there, like these big freaking eyes. Join the cool kids tonight at 8 o'clock. I'll be doing a rundown of all the recent news in space about satellites, spacecraft, DARPA, Space Force opened can't say a new branch. I think they opened a new area where they're going to be doing some other launches and stuff. They're expanding, and for the next 10, 20 years, we're going to see that expand, guys. The worst of it, we're still going to be talking about the same thing in 20 years. But there's a lot that will have come out, but maybe not as much as we want. Yeah, if it was only that. Coughing like that, I won't be able to. If not, I'll be on tonight. Maybe Bobana help Leia with her too. Hey, Bobana, is Bobana in the house? Hello, Bobana. I can put my bracelets back on if they're not going to blow me up this time. I'm still scrolling down. Look for Julie's. Julie, thanks for the generous contribution. I'm going to find her question because now I'm getting a little pissed. Oh, it's only 2:27 time mark. Highly explosive fuel in the huge tube with a small pod strapped to the top that's subject to few sacrificial people to sit and hang on for the ride, having only thrusters, to alter directions. And good one. Jan, again, thanks, Jan Francis, for John Francis, sorry, man, for being member, guys. Thank you so much. Welcome, Len Peterson. Thanks, Lisa B. I did not see him. And thanks to the mods welcoming people and those just arriving. That's what I tell my mods all the time. If I miss someone, tell them. Bruce, they need balsa wood and tin foil like in 1969 to make a lunar lander. Yes. Yeah, wasn't that crazy? I think they used popsicle sticks, man, and crazy glue or something. Mark Hall. Great question. China just got caught with a spy here. Yoga with Denise, Namaste, working for Hydro-Quebec since 2016. A very, very young guy was a spy sending information to China. No escape vehicle in space to locate and retrieve them. No refueling station. John, Francis, thanks for bringing those things up. And I'm so sorry for being so late to reply, but you're absolutely right about that, John. Where the hell are they going to refuel? Eh? Same thing with Apollo 11. Apollo 11 landed. Apparently, they were 2 seconds, they said, from crashing. Then they take off all of a sudden. Remember the takeoff of Apollo 11? object takes off, and they shot in some candy filters. Did you see that? Pshoo, little candy filter or something? What the hell is that? Particles. Those are particles moving quick speeds as it's leaving the atmosphere. It was complete bullshit. Denise, you'll go with Denise. Thanks again, eh? Don't tell me you picked the. Did you go get two women too? Jeez, a guitar, Jeep, two women. Allez, house, ton Jeep, il est beau en sacrament, man. Super beau, man. Awesome, 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 beautiful Jeep. You guys can go check out his Jeep. He got beautiful Jeep. Yes, the Van Halen belt. Listen, I've said that, and you guys got to stop saying that because sometimes I pull that one out. The Van Halen belt. Ooh, not quite the right name. That's like the Van Halen Hospital here in Montreal. It's not the Van Halen's. It's the Allen Memorial. Van Allen or something. With a special light. With a special light, and I just understood that. Anika, thank you so much. Child of Thoth, thank you. Alien, yes, absolutely. That's what's on the moon, I think. Anika, thank you so much, you guys. Caveman, idiotic BS. They are trying to get us to accept and believe to be the only thing we are capable of and to spend trillions on since the last moon landing. Right, you are, John. Yeah, man, they're spending a shitload of money on this. And like I said, the Pentagon got caught using the American tax-paying dollars to do secret project, deep, dark space project experimentation in the atmosphere of the moon or around the moon, trying to find a propulsion system, a new type of propulsion system, testing new types of propulsion systems, to develop a new propulsion system, to develop a material that is extremely lightweight, but that is more strong than titanium or diamonds. So they're in the process of probably have already made these things and testing things. And we just saw Artemis One testing it's already 3 guys testing in the atmosphere of the moon. They're looking for radiation. They're testing if they're looking for water. They're looking and examining and analyzing and studying the hydrogen in the atmosphere and on the surface of the moon and all that. So for the first time, maybe they're going to try to do a real landing. If they land on the moon and say they're going to send a drone down, then I'll believe them. Sorry, guys. But I made it. I made it to 3 o'clock, coughing like a maniac. I'm going to get off, have a bite to eat. My rice cake is ready to go. it's at the end of my stomach right there. And where the hell did Julie go? Disappeared. Adios, my son. Call. Okay, I wasn't even close to the time marks. Guys, I'll come back on tonight and yep, Morgellons. I know all about that. Put upon me 15 years ago. When I needed hospitalization, I was deemed delusional and put away in the bastards. Bastards, eh? So scary. And I believe you 100%, Carol. I do fun and relaxing videos. Join me for a little break, please, guys. Finishing here, you're gonna go see anyone else's channel that wanted you to go see the channel, but please do check out Julie's channel. And at the same time, she might need a little help in having seen the videos. I'm going to take a guess here. I have no idea, but I think I'm pretty sure that Julie may be doing some volunteer work. the helpful person in her for the environment and in her community. So go and check out her channel. She's maybe showing some other stuff from some other people for the auctions. And I just love Julie and Floyd to pieces. You guys got to check out Floyd Ura's channel too. And I am going to get off, guys, because my throat is going to start coughing and everything. I want to really thank you all for everything, for the amazing support here. And I hope to see you all at 8 o'clock. Please go and see the last video. If ever my channel goes down, look in the community tab. Please look in the community tab and I will keep you posted. If not, quite simply, you go to Patreon for a few dollars or even a couple of dollars. And that way you will have your updates on exactly what's going on. Ryleg, thank you very much. Where's the video about an asteroid hitting Venus or channel name? I have no idea, brother, and that's not here. Well, thanks again, everybody. Yeah, John. Wasting our funds and time intentionally, and every word and claim they make are deceitful at best. You're absolutely right about that. I totally agree with you guys. Nope. Hello to you. Thank you, guys. Cindy Durbin, thanks again. Thanks to all members. Bradley, thanks, man. That means a lot, you guys. Thank you very much. Scratch is in the house. Thanks for coming back, guys. Seen people talking about that yesterday. Kept mentioning Nibiru. I said I thought that got last back in the. See, that's the thing, eh? You've been here for a while, Scratch, eh? And 208 that happened, and also 218, right? 216 and 218. They said that Nibiru was here, came by, and that now it's gone and it won't be coming back for another so many years. But there's a lot of people that go back and we talk about it. But I've seen some large objects in the solar system. So yeah, there's literally larger objects in the solar system. They're starting to talk about a lot of them right now. So all the revelations. Yes, revolution is coming. I promise you it is. I'm going to end on a good note though. Biggest volcano, he's sitting, Oliver Klein. Yeah, you can see that humidity from the ground raises of heat from below. Wow. Yes, fleecing and extorting is their profession. Bye, guys. I'm gonna choke and die here. John, Bradley. Thanks again, Bradley, for loving the channel. I'll talk to you all this evening. Bruce Schwartz is all on Rumble. It's a backup channel. Go and subscribe. I got the videos down because I got hacked and they were just posting my address anyways. So if I go down, if I go down for good, you guys are going to want to know I'm on Rumble. You're going to want to know that I have a Patreon page. You can go just peek. You don't have to become a member. Go look in the cover image of my channel. Click on how to become a patron or become a patron. It'll just send you to the channel. You're not going to owe any money if you click on it. And for those that didn't know, whether you're new or not, on YouTube, there's always updates that are being done before I get off here. The live stream that I'm doing right now, if you want to see it afterwards or to look through it or to skim through it, now you have to go in the live button. I am happy for that because you don't see the lives mixed with the other videos, and I hated seeing them mixed up together. So all channels now, you click on the live button and you click new or older posts. People have short videos, and I have a lot of playlists. Please go look at a playlist and stop watching my old videos. Look at the recent ones. Some of you go look at the recent ones. A lot of people are looking at the old ones. But if you're looking at all the recent and you haven't looked at the old ones, go back and look at the old ones. Thanks, mods. Can't thank you all enough for the generous contributions. Also, I will be back here at 8 o'clock. I'll be looking at the sun this afternoon, see what it looks like. Getting ready to film the moon. It's if not, I would have filmed it yesterday if I would have had the chance. It's always, you won't even have to ask, but you can. And wish me luck for tonight. But before that, I will be on with you all. My amazing family here. Thank you, Cindy Durbin. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hey, I love you for it, Lisa. I really appreciate that you come by the French channel. Angel Demons is here. Missed a whole lot of people. Check out Seath underwear has compartments for your nether regions. Cool in summer. That's pretty cool. Compartments. Are you serious? You mean like one ball, one ball? Sorry, I had to. There she is, finally. So sorry, Julie. Mooman, we had at least 75 new subs in the chat today. Hey? Really? Wow. Are you serious? I did not know that. If so, that's amazing. That is amazing. Let me go see if I got 5. Be cool. 5, 10 subs would be cool because usually I lose 20 during the streams. Let me go see real quick to confirm that. Oh my God. They did it again. They put me a stupid freaking face icon. I'm like, I hate it when they do that. Let's see the subs real quickly, baby. I got my stupid face there again. Waiting for it to open up. What is the toll number? What is the toll number? Are we close to 96,000? Still waiting for it to open before I get off here. We'll have some fun tonight and lots more time to talk, guys. We lost 17 subs, Julie. I didn't get any new subs at all. Or we got new subs and somebody unsubbed. Yeah, we went down, not that much. We went down 7 to 10 went down. I had 10 more when I came on the stream. I'm not that far from the 96,000 mark. That would be sort of cool today. No, unfortunately, we didn't get any new subscribers. And if you subscribed, well, it didn't show up yet, unfortunately. But we only lost a few, so that's a good thing. $75 new subs, that would be like un miracle. Ça serait miraculeux. Ah, tu sais, pas mal, man. Je te dirais même hello, friends, says Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 003. Another cool guy with a cool channel that you guys can check out. Do often interviews with my friend, and you can check out Jean-Claude's channel. That's the 3rd channel that he had to put up, and he must be approaching, if not already, close to 100,000. He was going up. He is definitely going to be going up over me. Congratulations, bro, for the amazing community and growing your channel, man. Such hard work. Good for you. So I am going to get off here, you guys. JC in the house. Robert Surfer. I believe it, man. Something in someone, I believe. Yeah, it's true, Oliver. Yeah, Carol, I can write it for you. You probably already have it, but Schwartz 75 commercial gmail.com. I'll probably put it up, but just in case. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll talk to you tonight. 3:13. Well, that's a bad time to get off. And I can't thank you all enough for the amazing contributions. Videos will continue. Podcasts, videos, infrared camera outside. I have a whole forest with 9 UFOs that lifted up off the surface that I'm going to be visiting and looking at, taking some pictures across to Malone, New York, where you guys can see all the Aeolians on the mountain. And I think I saw a UFO there the other night across from the States, and I'll be doing some videos. So be sure to watch the recent videos on members here. And if you're a member and on the other side, please take the time to subscribe to my channel. Unfortunately, we didn't get any now, but maybe we'll get some a bit later on in the day. And thank you so much, guys. Love you all very much. Bye for now.